Oh dear. Is that normal?
It's not subnormal.
Looks abnormal to me. So, what do we want to talk about today?
I think we should talk about something dead good.
Okay, where do you want to go?
The cemetery.
Excellent. Hi everyone, it's the Sack and Crack Show with the internet's favourite YouTube moronic shills, us.
Yes.
Guess what we want to talk? We've come to the graveyard, to the cemetery today to talk about a certain lovely, lovely troll who feeds us loads of information. Normal. Normal. Normal.
Sub.
Abnormal, subnormal?
Yeah, one or the other. Gotta be.
Right. How come you're so interested in attacking people, normal, who assist others, eh? And I wonder why you're always having a go at this one, trying to put it out his address and his business that failed before, and you know. So, did you actually agree with people who've paid for their homes? You know, should have them removed from them. Do you actually condone that? Silence is absolutely golden. Do you also agree with children being exploited by satanic cults
and sexually abused?
You actually condone that, don't you? You do get a kick out of it. This guy, this troll that we're talking about,
subnormal,
normal wisdom. Right, he has a picture as his avatar of Norman Wisdom, who was a bit of a fool, but he always got the girl in the end. Yeah, he was a bit of a fool.
And a comedian.
And a comedian.
But he was a good one.
Yeah, he was a good one. He seems to hide behind this. So, Normal Wisdom, he also is a troll on the Quatloos, which is the fake lawyers website. Right, so he's in with them as well.
Maybe it's one of Atkinson's alter egos.
Who knows? But yeah, we love you, man, and love the stuff that all the crap you're putting out, and we just feed off it, so thank you so much.
I just wonder why they didn't mention the last video we did about the losers. Because the site's gone very quiet
Nobody
about
seemed
that.
to mention anything on Quatloos about that. I read all 7 pages of the... calling you the UK's #1 top good for nothing. When you rediscover nothing, you rediscover all there is.
What we'll do is we'll stick a link at the end of the video so you can go back and watch the first video with all the links in the description.
Yeah.
Which we'll mention later.
Shows you about Mr. Atkinson, who's the owner of Quatloos, and his $25,000 fraud that he ripped somebody off. But yeah, they'll be in the descriptions. So, is that normal? Would you like us to sort of recommend a psychiatrist or a psychologist for you? Did your mother drop you on your head at birth? Did your parents abandon you? You went to boarding school? Because you know, I'm trying to get a measure of the person that's behind this this name and this other person's picture. Why don't you show us your face? Yeah? We've got thousands and thousands of supporters and friends who really, really love us, and we really love you.
Yes, even you.
And even you, Normal.
Abby.
Normal. Yeah, we love them too, and they'd love to have a few words with you. So why don't you know how to get in contact with us.
Hang on. Just some of my coke.
Thought I was in the cold George Osborne there. Yeah, so do you want to meet up with us and show us your face? Maybe you could come onto one of our meetings, you know?
Yeah, more than welcome.
Yeah. Instead of hiding behind your keyboard.
And your avatar.
You coward. Shall we pop to the pharmacy and get him some hemorrhoid cream? Seems to spend a lot of time behind his keyboard. You had a go at Nilu Berry, didn't you, as well?
Oh, yeah.
That went down to support somebody. But he's gone on about, the judge was correct, and yeah, she was covering it all up, mate. Because, you know, this is a prime example of a negative of themselves. They seek power and elitism and corruption over other people, and they'll agree with power and elitists, like judges and governments and authorities. So,
before you carry on there, if I can just interject.
Yeah, please do.
Abnormal. Can you actually say whether you're for or against child sexual abuse? answering the comments.
Yeah, answering the comments.
You can't
if
'cause
you've
you're
been
bored.
If you're bored, create another thing. And we've looked at your Google account.
Oh, yeah.
You've got 8. He's got 8 followers.
8.
8 followers. And I looked on his account, and he's got 43 million. 43 million supporters and followers. That's more than bloody Jesus.
You'll probably find that them other 7 are his other alter egos as well.
Yeah. One might be the judge from Hampstead. Anyway, yeah, you seem to agree with people in debt should be left like that with no assistance at all. They go and commit suicide.
I can tell the path he's walking.
Yeah?
Oh dear. I will quickly
Turn that off, because
interject.
Who is it? Normal wisdom. How did you get
Normal
his phone number? Go on, feed us with some more ideas, Normal. We love you for it. We really do. He wanted to ask if you're high, or if you're smoking crack, or you're on pharmaceutical drugs, which must be distorting your brain, or you just hate yourself and have to take it out on others that try and do good and expose all the lies and corruption that's going on this planet. You see, we're shills because we have to defecate to expose all this vile parasites that feed off us all. And you seem to support it. I've wrote a few things about this. Yeah, did you tell you the worldwide internet lie? Normal wisdom seems to be not normal. I made a comment on one of your things on that Quat Loose forum. And he says, I can't help enjoying Salon getting roughed up and beaten up.
Ah.
He really likes to see you being roughed up and beaten up and have your camera smashed.
And if he likes to see me be beaten up, he'd probably like to see others beaten up as well.
Really? Is that normal?
Subnormal.
That's abnormal. I mean, you just condone violence. You seem to like violence, don't you? He did have to actually say after that.
Yeah.
He says it's not enough IMO. I looked at what's IMO. It's like text language. It means in my opinion. So you weren't beaten and roughed up enough, in his opinion.
Oh.
So I guess this guy enjoys violence. If he enjoys what negative other selves enjoy.
Well, that would actually fit in, because if he enjoys violence and he's for child sexual
Be careful
abuse,
what you're saying here, yeah.
then they all tie in together.
He'll say, oh, but this bloke never... Did you see the Victoria Derby show with that Ricky bloke on it? That was that children's father?
The dear man.
Yeah. Crocodile tears like Obama.
I was just going to say that.
Absolute liar. Right? And of course the judge says anybody that says that he's done this is a fool.
Yes.
He's foolish and delusional or something. Ridiculous. Oh, do you know on Normal Wisdom's, he puts these little words on the bottom that's always there, and his current one is I'm a dolphin in a square tank. Poor dolphin. Do you want us to get out of that tank and put you back in the sea so you can roam around?
Should we get your can opener?
I'm a dolphin in a square tank. Poor dolphin. It's literally locked in all 4
He's
walls.
boxed in.
Oh, boxed in.
That would explain a lot of it, you see. Oh, this coat.
If you realise that you created the box, don't think outside the box, you actually created the box, then you might just be able to swim away and go and enjoy other selves that are a little bit more positive. Because don't get us wrong, we don't hate you, we don't hate anybody. We actually love you. You might not know it, but you do now. We love you with no conditions. We're not after anything.
But why would we love him with no conditions?
Well, he says it's a guilty pleasure. He gets a guilty pleasure out of watching our videos.
So he's admitting he's guilty
And
of
any
something.
failures that you call victories, he says that are not victories, and he gets a guilty pleasure when you fail.
Well, I'm only going to briefly mention this, but it's fantastic at the moment because all the trolls and shills.
Hi trolls, we love you. Keep sending us messages because we thrive off it.
Talking about Tom's case are going to be have such a shock very soon, and I'm going to be loving it. But that is another subject altogether. Let's get the guy out the box.
Yeah, we're here to assist you, Normal.
Yes,
we want you to be normal, but not abnormal or subnormal. Yeah, and his current sort of one of his posts a couple of days ago, and he says, oh, these idiots might might mention me in their next video. Well, we've done a whole video about you. So we realised that you wanted your name mentioning. We haven't got your picture. If you'd like to send us we can put it on the end of the film, or even the front, to say what a wonderful guy you are for all your fantastic
I could put it up anyway.
Yeah, send us your picture. Send us your address. Anybody know this bloke can get in touch with him. Normal Wisdom. Normal. Right? So I realised that he likes watching people getting roughed up and beaten up. He gets a kick out of child exploitation, and he wants us to mention his name. Normal Wisdom, right? So I guess he's a narcissistic personality. He's only overshadowed by his self-delusion, which borders on pathological. Yeah, when facts don't suit him that you put across, he will ignore them and make up alternative ones.
Well, that sounds awfully familiar. That does. It seems to fit you down to a T.
Thank you for putting that, because we used it straight against you. It's a guilty pleasure. What sort of magical unicorn world do you live in? That was another one of his quotes, but I've used it against him. Yeah. Oh, by the way, everyone, and Quatloos, all to you lot, all you fake lawyers out there, and all you shills and trolls. I'm going to ask this one a question. Have you ever heard of the sovereign citizen movement?
I think there's something talked about that in America, but that's actually an oxymoron. Because how can you have a sovereign and a citizen? They're two.
You can't.
Different things altogether.
The Queen's the illusion of the sovereign. You know, she's higher, above everybody else. Your Majesty, Highness, Your Royal Highness. She's above you and everyone else, for a fact. But you've heard it straight from the record now. There is no sovereign citizen movement, either here or anywhere in the UK or any in the world. Are you suffering from delusional disorders?
That's a sign of guilt.
Abnormal. Don't have nightmares, will you? This character, Abnormal, he's a bloody Hollywood script. Yeah, normal whiz domination. You can write a Hollywood script about him, you really could.
But the thing is, there's nothing normal about his wisdom. In fact, it seems the opposite way around, and that's why I chose that particular type of name. So it appears.
Do birds suddenly appear every time you are near, just like they always want to be close to you. Who loves you, baby? Oh dear. Is that normal?
It's not subnormal.
Looks abnormal to me.
Debt Free TV, in association with GetOutOfDebtFree.org.